on this corporate update Zoom because we have a lot of updates to give on today's Zoom. All right. Again, talking about the official launch of Transact Card, hopefully all of you felt the spirit of giving throughout that event. And if you didn't feel it, or if you weren't there, I know that Richard's going to be speaking on that today. And obviously this will be something that he'll continue to speak on, continuously throughout our journey here at Transact Card. But the spirit of giving, I can tell you from our conversation, are alive and well here at corporate. I can also tell you about our special guest that Mr. Randolph spoke about is Mr. Richard Smith. He's here in southern New Hampshire. We're 30 miles from Boston. He's been to Boston. He's been in New Hampshire. He was at Mary Ann's Diner this morning having some Eggs Benedict with his lovely wife, Susan. And again, just a great time. And we're getting to sit here and strategize with both Richard and Mike Randolph and Mike Kalinsky and myself and Susan. And it's been a really, really, really good time. We've been able to spend the whole day together. And I want to tell you that, being able to sit down with Richard, as you all know, the architect, the designer of Transact Card, the designer and the architect of this amazing revenue plan that we have here. So he's going to be going over I believe, some exciting news for all of you that you're going to hear today about this amazing revenue plan. So what I want to do first, though, is there's a rumor out there that over 2,000 managers over the last 2 weeks. I've been doing this for 35 years. And I don't think those words have come out of my mouth before in the past. Over 2,000 people. Remember, to become a manager, those folks either got 20 TCMs or they got 3 DBOs. Guys, do the math. A lot of new folks in our ecosystem. We need to plug them in. We need to make sure that they're on these corporate update Zooms or on our Saturday trainings, in that we're, teaching them about onboarding and everything else. But you guys are doing an absolutely fantastic job. But Patty, with those over 2,000 managers, I know there's some recognition that you want to give today, and I know we're playing catch up on recognition because so folks hit the deadline before that official launch. So Patty, I'm going to turn the Zoom over to you so you can give as much recognition as you possibly can. Patty, the Zoom is yours.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And Richard, don't forget steak tips. When you go to Mary Ann's tomorrow, steak tips. It's all there. Yes, in the spirit of giving, we handed out cute little pigs, over 160 pigs at the event. And of course, can you see that one? Our VP Best. And those are something that you'll want to work towards. The last couple of calls that we've had, we've only been able to do our VPs. And we keep promising those, the managers and the senior managers, and we are working so hard to get those out. Today, we're going to be able to go over some, as Bill mentioned, President Andreoli mentioned, that there's over 2,000 promotions that we need to recognize. So this is only a handful of them. This time, we are going to focus on the manager level, and we'll catch up on our senior managers and our new VPs as we go forward. I've been told that these will be posted on Facebook by Thanksgiving. So where Bill just mentioned 2,000, I think it's like 2,200 is what I heard. All of those will be posted, and then we'll follow up again on the call. But there are 40 names per square here. So a slide has 80 names on them, and I could take the whole call and really pause. I'm going to make this bigger so I can see it. Pause as we go through. I'm hoping that you're able to find your name on there. So congratulations to our newest managers. Now, another bit of information that I was given is this is from October 8th going forward. So again, there is a lot of catch up. 80 names per slide right now as we go through these. Just phenomenal to see the excitement and the energy this adds, not only to your own business, but to your community as well. Seeing these names. And again, when they get on Facebook, please please give everyone those shout outs. And we promise that we will continue to catch these up. That was 500 names so fast. I should have gone a little bit slower there. But over 500 names recognized, which means that we have what, 1,700 still. You guys are awesome. We missed you at the event. If you weren't there, those that we got to get to know, very exciting. There's a higher caliber of people in Transact Card, and I love that. So watch for more recognition coming your way, more pigs going out, more VP vests going out. We'll catch you up as quickly as possible, but please, again, watch for Facebook posts and give them the love that they deserve. With that, Bill, it's back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Patty. And like Patty said, congrats and kudos to all of you. I mean, 1,700 more folks we got to recognize. That's a good problem to have. And again, couldn't be any more excited and thankful for all of you and everything that you do every day, all the hard work and determination you put into Transact Card, working with your DBOs and working with your TCMs. Congrats and kudos. All right, well, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this Zoom today. Again, so much information for all of you. We're going to reach out first to, again, 001, Rep 001, Mr. Richard Smith. Again, architect and designer of Transact Card and this amazing revenue plan. He's got some housekeeping to give you all, and also he's got some announcements to give you all. It's going to make your day even more exciting than it is already. So with that, I'm going to turn the Zoom over to Rep 001, top distributor, Mr. Richard Smith. Richard, the Zoom is yours.
Man, I actually like the way that sounds. Let me just say this. I was going to go over the revenue plan and kind of teach it my way. I could sing the Frank Sinatra song. I did it my way, but you know what? The field really wants to know a couple reports. It's very important that Peter gives. So I'm just going to give you a couple announcements. Number one, anybody that became a manager over the last few weeks, last few months, ever since we've announced the fact that you can receive manager 2 different ways, we're actually going to pay you the rebates today. So your reimbursements are coming out both ways. So if you made it by being a manager, by signing up 20 TCMs, congratulations. You also got a rebate, as well as the ones that did it the traditional way, which grew their business with DBOs. We're also paying not only the rebate, we're also paying development grants likewise. So if you had any managers, what we say is advance, they will pay out the $50 up 10 levels of managers. And those that know what I'm saying know exactly what I'm saying. That's going to change a little bit down the line because of as all the systems start coming online and the full revenue plan gets in its working order, this little promotion of the $50 is going to be modified. You'll have to be a certain position to get that paid. So your explorers or your levels will be corresponding. But right now, as we're migrating from our pre-launch phase into our launch phase and moving into becoming the company that we're mature and functioning, a few things are going to change, but we'll edify you and let you know way ahead of time what they are so you can understand the workings here at Transact Card. Let me just say this. We had a wonderful event. It was a launch. Most people understand what launches are when you come to launching a vessel, a boat. The boat went into the water, the champagne went off the glass. The people at HQ are working frantically to now load that boat up and start bringing it into shore, both in Z Club and also the banking systems. Couldn't be more proud of HQ, and they're coming with some very amazing things. I also can't say enough about the DBOs, especially the ones that showed up at the event. I don't think I've ever been hugged that much in my entire life. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for believing in the vision that Peter, myself, and Jared put together. It's fun to step back and put my money where my mouth is and say I'm going to make money just exactly like Eric Allen or Scotty Kufis or Lennon Ledbetter or any of the other of you, the Fatai. I'm proud to be able to say that that's how I'm going to make my revenue for my wife and my family going forward. Um, I'm a race with everybody now to the top. I plan on getting capped as quickly as I possibly can. And I'm just as excited about the announcements that are coming right after I speak. Stay tuned next Monday. I am going to go over the revenue plan. I'm going to bring on some experts in revenue plans. And we're going to go over it in fine detail. And so you can fully understand where we're headed from where we've been. And I can't wait to do that. We just felt like it was more important to have a few of these announcements that Peter and the team are going to announce to you than have me go over the revenue plan. And we'll do that next Monday. With that, I'm going to turn the time back over to Bill. I love it here. My wife wants to move. Of course, my wife wants to move anywhere we go. She loves the Boston area. She loves New Hampshire. She even likes Salem, Massachusetts. It was all right for me, but a little bit overdone. Lots of witches' hats walking around. But other than that, I really enjoy it up here. These men that I've met with today truly have you at heart, and they want to do all that they can to assist you in being good DBOs and bring your TCMs on board in a way that they can change their life one swipe at a time. Bill, back to you.
All right, Richard, before you go, I know we're in the same office, so we're playing the mute game. But before Richard goes, Richard, I know that I was on umpteen Zooms, and on every Zoom when we talked about the rebates, we said, you only got the rebate with the 3 DBOs, right? And now I want to make sure everyone heard what you said, because we talk about mic drops. What Richard just said was, I want to make sure that I heard this correctly. If you became a manager through 3 DBOs, you got your $4.95 rebate. That was the rules that were in place. That's what we were saying over and over again. But what you just said is for all the folks during that same period of time that became a manager through 20 TCMs, are you now saying that we're also going to pay the $4.95 rebate for them too?
Just trying to make me cry. The answer is yes. The reason I cry, by the way, everybody, is I say it all the time, and I get a lot more credit for it than I ought to. But Peter and Jared ringed us and said, I don't think they understand it the way you taught it. And I said, well, it's going to cost us some money. We got this. So Peter and Jared informed Bill and I a few hours ago that this is how we were going to do this. And I am so excited to announce it. That is correct. Anybody that became a manager prior to the launch or when we turn this off Saturday night, you will receive a rebate along with everybody else, even though we taught it differently. You must not have understood it effectively. And Peter falls in the same bucket that I do. It's just the right thing to do. And for that, I really respect my 2 counterparts, the 2 co-founders of this company, Peter Anzi and Jared Moss, for doing the right thing, and because it's the right thing to do. Yep. You're spot on, Bill. That's exactly what we announced.
All right. So I have one more thing. So today, Richard, the rebates are getting paid. Today, the manager grants are getting paid.
Correct.
Okay. But we're talking about a lot of rumors today. But I also heard that there's a rumor that tomorrow we're also going to pay another commission run on the operator grants plus. You want to extend on that?
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. It's not a rumor. If you sponsored, or anybody in your organization sponsored a 4th person onward, we've been paying out the $50 operator grant to the enroller, but we did not program it in to pay out those 4 levels of managers. Tomorrow that will be paid in full. And then moving forward, we're going to change that, and I'll teach that next week. But everything in the back will be paid up to Saturday night. It will get paid out effectively tomorrow morning.
Awesome. All right, guys. So you heard it here. I mean, today you're going to get the rebates and the manager grants. And again, the manager grants you're receiving whether you became a manager through 20 TCMs or through the 3 DBOs. Tomorrow, a special commission run for all the operator plus grants, which was your 4th DBO on. And that is going to pay out tomorrow. So again, exciting news for all of you. We wanted to get that out as quickly as we could update Zoom, but we got even more great information to share today. So what I want to do next is I want to introduce, you all know him. I want to bring on to this Zoom the co-founder of Transact Card, Mr. Peter Rancy. Peter's going to be speaking about Z Club. Peter's going to be speaking about the cards and accounts, I believe some customer service. So Mr. Rancy, I am going to turn the Zoom over to you, sir. The Zoom is yours.
Hey, Bill, look, I'm glad to talk to everyone, but can we take care of the other things first? And then I will come back to banking and Z Club to wrap up. Is that all right? So we've got Dewey on. Dewey's going to talk about customer service. But let me, before Dewey starts, now you've given me the mic, Bill, thanks. The 3 things that everyone is concerned about is Z Club, banking, and customer service, right? You all know you're going to get paid if those things are at work. So that's why we've deferred the compensation piece to another conversation. So Dewey is going to spend some time talking about how we're handling and upgrading customer service so that it can meet the demand. By the way, if you don't already know, the Easy Power card is live again, so you can go for it. And we appreciate the way you've been using that, and it's live. You can use it again. I'm going to come back and talk about
answer our questions, and sometimes they're just tickets that we can't solve until we hear answers back from them. So I hope you keep that in mind. I know that doesn't ease your challenges and pains when you send in a ticket and don't get a response, or you get a quick response. I want to tell you about a couple of things that we are doing. Several weeks ago, I know there was a leadership team that put together a very comprehensive FAQ. answers to questions that they thought would very much help our customer base and our DBO base. And I want you to know we're working on that. So that's number one. We're working on a very extensive and comprehensive FAQ that we're going to probably finish next week. And just want you to know that that'll be a great resource for everybody. These questions come from the leaders of this field, and they were very good questions, and all questions I think that will help every single one of us. So that's one of the number one things we're working on. Second of all, we are scaling our customer support team. They're doing a great job, but we need numbers. We are getting in a number of tickets because we're growing so quickly. Again, we just are trying to keep up with this phenomenal growth, and we'll be scaling that as well. The third thing that we've been talking about internally, and it was proposed today, and we are going to start doing trainings. We are going to do specific, and we don't know all the details on that, but we hope to start next week. We want to start being able to do trainings 2, 3, 4 times a week. I don't know exactly, all the details will come out next week. But we want to do trainings to our field where we can go into specific programs or aspects of our business and the company, and we can go into great detail on training people and maybe answering questions on these trainings. We know these corporate updates are great, and you get a lot of Zoom calls throughout the week, but oftentimes they're very high level. They're from a 10,000-foot view. And we don't often get into the details and the weeds of the specific programs, maybe like the Easy Power program or marketing or funnels or whatever that is. And we really want to start training on those. And we think that will help people answer a lot of those questions. We do get a lot of tickets that are very general questions. And we think if we can do these trainings on a regular basis, it will help train the field, and it also answer a lot of the questions that we get. And we want it to be a collaborative effort too. So we're going to be reaching out to the field and to leaders, asking about specific topics and subjects that they want to do training on and feel that it will be helpful. So I want you to know that that's coming as well. We do have every one of you, we care about you. We do want to give you the first-class customer support that you deserve. We ask for your continued patience and appreciate the support we do get. We know you get frustrated at times, and we understand. And I just want you to know things are going to get better and better. I also want to add one last thing. When it comes to money, when it comes to people who maybe have been double charged, or they're looking for refunds, or they're missing commissions, anything that has to do with money, that is something that I oversee personally, and I promise you that not one dime will be lost. That if you're looking for a refund, or if you were double charged on something, or you were charged for a flash sale and didn't receive that, or you're missing a commission, every one of those will be addressed. Again, I know at times we don't get back to you as quickly as possible and get those resolved, but please know that especially when it comes to your money, we know that's precious and hard earned, and we're well aware of that, and not a single dime will be lost. If you funded as Easy Power card and somehow it didn't get funded, and we can verify that'll be taken care of. So when it comes to money and finances, know that we're very aware of that. We're very sensitive to that, and nobody's going to lose a dime when it comes to those things, and they will be taken care of. So again, we appreciate your patience. Customer service will continue to improve and get better as we build the tools, as we get the team, as we continue to work with our new partners and new vendors, as we work through these issues with them. It's just going to get better and better. If you do have suggestions, please continue to send them as a ticket, even if you want to just send in a suggestion. I know most of the tickets are very specific to you and maybe the challenges or issues you're dealing with, but if you just have a suggestion and you want to drop it in the support, please do so. We read them, and we will take that to heart, and anything you can recommend that we can address and we can implement, we'll do so. So anyway, I appreciate your time, and look forward for a great coming the end of this new year and into 2024. So.
Okay, Bill, I've still got it.
All yours, Mr. Rancy, all yours.
Okay, thank you. So it seems like a month ago. It's only a few days ago at launch. In terms of launching the values of this enterprise, the things that will govern what we're trying to accomplish, I think the launch was extremely successful. In terms of an anticipated launch of Z Club, it was not successful at all for whatever reason, and I'm not going to go into those reasons. So I'm going to address that a little bit further, but let me just take care of a couple of other things first. This is the last of the live video corporate updates. Next Monday, the 27th, will be recorded in advance and then released late in the afternoon. That's how we'll do it, except when we occasionally hold a special corporate update call. So whether I'm speaking or Richard's speaking or Jared or Dewey or Scott or Bill or whoever, it will be recorded in advance and released. The advantage of that is that it gets to everyone all at once. It's compliant 100% as it's released, and then everyone in the field can receive it and share it at the same time. It'll be posted to the back office, and you'll be able to use it to educate people and know that you're always in compliance and always up to date with accurate information. Now, the Power of Giving video that we played at the launch, as I announced on our last corporate update, the release date for that is November 27th. It needs some additional formatting functionality put into it. So yes, there have been a few versions playing around, but they are not the release versions, and don't use whatever's there that you've been able to get one way or another. November 27th, as I announced last Thursday, we will, in the recorded video, we'll include the release version of the Power of Giving, and we'll also load it separately into back office. That's November 27th, next Monday. As I said, the Easy Power card is back live and fully functional. Our partner there had a couple of glitches that we had to resolve with them, and it's good to go. Richard's made some announcements in relation to compensation. Dewey's discussed customer service. In terms of banking, so long as we maintain the current pace that we're working at with our partner bank, and you know that all the reasons why we haven't named the bank publicly, we'll be able to issue to you digital accounts in December, and soon thereafter, you'll be able to get your physical cards. But most of your transactions eventually are going to be in the app anyway. So we're on pace for digital accounts in December and cards soon thereafter. Now, Z Club. Is Z Club functional right now? It is not. There's a travel product that some people are happy with and some are not. But let me share screen. Have I got the ability to share screen here on this, Bill? Mike? I'm valid for sharing screen? Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, plenty of feedback as to what's wrong with Z Club, and let me just begin with this. Z Club will fulfill its promise. No, you're not going to be able to go to Amazon and find things that are less on Amazon. No, you're not going to be able to go to other places. And Z Club and the value of Z Bucks will deliver. You earn a Z Buck when you spend, and Z Bucks will be valuable for buying the goods and services that you want. As one of our good people told me, it doesn't matter if there are millions of SKUs if the products aren't what people want to buy. So in November and December, linens and outdoor gear and home electronics and luxury accessories and travel The diapers will be at least 50% Z-Bucks, and at a price that's below what you'll find anywhere else, below retail. So at least 50% Z-Bucks. Linen outdoor gear, home electronics, luxury accessories, travel specials, diapers and wipes, health supplements, lots of goods for Christmas, nutritionals, solar energy, 50,000 highly desirable product SKUs are being loaded as we speak. It's just a progressive thing. And in every instance, there will be a high level of Z-Buck redemption, with a lot more in 2024. We know as well as you do that this thing depends on the Z Club being functional and Z-Bucks having a value, with people being able to buy what they want to buy. So travel is there, and it is a good product. It depends on what you're searching for, how much value you get out of your Z-Bucks. But we've had plenty of travel agents looking at that and saying they can't do any better than we can. As a matter of fact, it's outstanding. So we'll keep on modifying that. Sorry, I'm just checking my messages to make sure I'm not missing anything that you want to hear about. So, folks, we know that Z Club is the key to all of it. You know, and we know that if Z Club's functional with a lot of products that people want to buy, and so therefore people are swiping their cards, you will be able to get paid well and will be able to enhance the buying power of the people who need it most, who are the people who choose to become members of Transact Card. So, will we fulfill the promise? Absolutely, yes. Is there a team committed to do that? Do we have the contracts already in place to do that? Yes, and we'll keep adding as we go. So in November and December 2023, at least 50,000 product SKUs that people want to buy and shop for pre-Christmas, and then we'll just keep adding as we go through 2024. Z Club will fulfill its promise. Transact Card will fulfill its promise. The banking partners are real, and we'll get where we want to go. So let me just check that I've covered all the bases that I wanted to. No more live corporate updates. The video will go out to everyone all at once. The Power of Giving video, release date November 27. Easy Power Back Live. Compensation, we'll deal with that at a later time, but everything that's due is posted right now or will be no later than tomorrow, so you can go and make your claims there. Customer service is on an upward trajectory. The bank is on pace for issuing digital accounts in calendar year 2023, with the cards to follow soon thereafter, and Z Club will fulfill its promise. I think I've delivered every message that I wanted to deliver, Bill. If you want to ask me a question on behalf of the field, then feel free. I'm still here. Okay?
Alrighty, sounds good. That's a lot of updates, Mr. Rancy. We appreciate all those updates. I know the field appreciates all of these updates. Great corporate update, Zoom. I mean, he just went over all the information. Obviously, Z Club has more products coming, more SKUs coming every day, every week, every month. It's going to just keep on getting beefed up. And I know that's music to all of your ears. So many of you are already in the Z Club and making so many purchases, which is exciting to see. To see the Easy Power card back up. You guys have been doing amazing. We are in gift card season. And again, hundreds of thousands of dollars in gift cards are going out every single day. So congrats on that. To know that in December, both KYC and bank accounts are going to be created in the month of December. Just a few weeks after that, a couple, 2-3 weeks. So excited about that. And customer service, I know, is something that's on a lot of people's minds. And to know that that's getting beefed up because we're preparing, we're being prepared for all the growth that we're currently having, and obviously all the growth that we're having as the card in the Z Club, and everything is exactly what you all have been waiting for. And the reason why you're so excited, guys, when you think about why we're all here, we're here because we're doing something that has never been done before. We're here because this is the most amazing opportunity on the planet today. We're here because we're not just getting paid because a product moves. We're getting paid off of transactions. And just like all the banks that get paid off all the transactions, we're going to be getting paid off of all the transactions, which is super exciting for all of us here. So, you know, if you think what we have now, if you think the 85,000 plus folks that are in our ecosystem are excited now, just wait. Just wait to see what's happening and all the growth that's coming and all the different people. You know, I've been saying it for 35 years. You know, when I'm involved in a company, I've been saying, you know, the top leaders of the company haven't even joined the company yet. And guys, the same thing holds true here. We obviously have so many top earners and we have so many top leaders in this company. But guys, there's so many people that have not even heard of Transact Card yet. So this is the time to get your market share. This is the time to not be a secret agent. Okay, Richard's showing me the current numbers. There's over 92,123. So over 92,000 people in our ecosystem. And guys, we just want to give you these numbers so we can say congrats to all of you. Thank you to all of you. How grateful we all are to all of you, because the larger this ecosystem gets, guys, everyone wants to be a part of what we're doing. You know, for those of you that I've heard, you know, but we don't have enough products in the Z Club, guys, all I can tell you is people are banging down the door trying to get their products in front of these 92,000 sets of eyeballs. There's so many people out there with so many different amazing products, and they want to get their products in front of all of you. So the larger our base gets, the more opportunity there is for all of us. So with that, again, a great corporate update. Peter, I don't have any questions. I think you covered everything. I know Richard covered everything, and Dewey covered customer service. So again, we covered a lot in this corporate update Zoom. There's so much to be thankful here for all of us at corporate, for all of you in the field. There's so much to be thankful here at Transact Card, for all the people who've been hoping and praying for an opportunity to come to them. Here we are with Transact Card. We're kicking some butt at the end. We're gonna end 2023 really, really strong, knowing that 2024 is gonna be mind-altering. It's to be life-changing for so many of our DBOs and so many of our TCMs. So again, super excited about the future of this company. Little housekeeping. Offices will be closed Thursday and Friday, so we can all be out there with our family celebrating Thanksgiving. Now, guys, think about this. You're all going to be around a lot of people over the holidays. And yeah, as you're slicing the turkey, you might not want to be bringing up a DBO opportunity or the TCM. But guys, if you just have your ears open over this Thanksgiving holiday, you're going to hear a whole bunch of people saying, I can't believe inflation. I can't believe interest rates are so high, you know, to purchase a house. I can't believe that I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I can't believe. If you just listen to what people are saying, there's going to be so many opportunities for you to be able to talk about Transact Card, talk about doubling your buying power, talk about being able to spend your money twice, to talk about this amazing ecosystem that we have here, to talk about the Z Club. So when you're around all these people, here's a great opportunity for you. Because guys, you know, when Richard Smith says spirit of giving, the more I sit with Richard and understand what he means by that, where you're going to be able to just help so many people be in the future, where you're going to be able to offer a TCM card or offer some Z-Bucks. You got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 Z-Bucks, and you're able to gift some of your Z-Bucks to someone else where they can go into our ecosystem. They can go into our Z Club. They can buy them, and they can try our products, try our service before they even become a TCM. I mean, what other companies are you able to do these types of things? Because we're doing something so uniquely different. We are so refreshing. It is so exciting. And it's going to be such a great ride for all of us. So again, we'll be closed Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving. Have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Stay plugged in as much as you can, even over the holiday. Stay plugged in. There's so much new information. Commissions will be populating today. Commissions will be populating again tomorrow for all of you, so that you have so that you're up to date on all of your commissions. And again, the only thing that I would say to end this Zoom is don't be a secret agent. I'm looking at the pictures that you're all posting on social media of the event. And there were so many people that were there that I didn't even know were there. There were so many people at this launch event. I couldn't believe how many people I was not able to give a hug or say hello to. But again, you want to grab your market share because you all see thousands of new folks every week getting on our business overviews with all our amazing leaders, right? And these thousands of folks, they know all the same people as you all know. So this, again, isn't a time to be a secret agent. This is a time to let everyone know that you're part of Transact Card and where we're all going, get them all pumped up, get them excited. All you have to do is become a good inviter. Let all these amazing leaders do all the hard work for you and get them involved, because your friends and family, if you don't tell them about this, they will hear it from someone else and they will get involved. And some of your friends and family, if you don't go talk to them now because you were waiting for everything to be perfect, they're going to say to you, I cannot believe you've known about this for how long and you didn't tell me? Because what we're all hearing from so many people is thank you so much for for telling me about Transact Card and getting me involved so early. So guys, don't be a secret agent. Go share this with everyone. Stay plugged in. And again, we're thankful and grateful for all of you. Stay plugged in and have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. From everyone here at Transact Card Corporate, we wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you all soon. Thanks, everyone.